Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. I recently took this Toro recycler in on trade. It's a 2011 7.25 horsepower Toro. A gentleman come out and bought a baby 20 from me. I had it listed for 100. I gave 20 for the trade. So I got 80 cash in this beautiful looking Toro recycler. So he said he did some maintenance to this thing, put new front tires on it. The safety cable broke and he didn't want to mess with it. It also has rust through here at the quick connect. Which we've seen before. The water gets trapped under that quick connect blue sticker and it rusts the deck, so there is a nice size hole there. So the brake cable number is 115-4579. That comes directly from the parts list, manufactured August of 2011. So I've got a similar brake cable. I don't have the exact 115-4579. I have something that's close, and I'll show you that. I think it'll work. I have a 133-8109, and I think there's just a difference in conduit length between those two part numbers. I believe this one will work. I just kind of eyeballed it. So let's try using the 133-8109. It is a used cable. I want to see if I can do the job. So let me bring you up to the controls and we'll start there. So as you see, the safety brake cable is broken off. So 11 millimeter on this. I've taken some nail polish and marked it on the cable here, so that'll give me a guideline when I go to put the cable back into the used cable. It'll thread through there. I'll look for the red mark, and that'll be a starting point. So I've already loosened up the 11 millimeter here on the old one. So what you want to do is maybe put a flat head in here to open up the plastic a little bit. It'll help you get the traction control cable out. So I'm just going to do a little spreading there. Push this through. Like so, as gracefully as I can. So that's off. Now I slide the traction control cable through the plastic connector. This is going in the trash. So this is what we'll do. I'll slide the traction control cable through the slot here. Once it's bottomed out in the little drilled out cavity, I'll start feeding the cable metal conduit part through like so. Look for my red nail polish mark, which is right there. So what I'll do now is go ahead and hook up my Z-bends first for the traction control. Secondly, I'll put the safety brake Z-bend in. Now I'll put my nut and bolt through here. The head of the bolt is contoured, so follow the contour of the piping. Washer and then the nut. It's got a locking type nut on it. So before we tighten that up, let's come down to the safety brake linkage itself. Feed through the cable and get this hooked up. Put the Z-bend in first. It feeds through the top and not the bottom. And then the plastic 2 tabs, push those through until they lock in place. Give it a tug backwards, the cable is secure. Let's come back up to the controls. I'm looking at my red mark. It's pretty near where it was originally. I've got a little bit of slack on the drive control cable, which is what I want. I don't want it engaging right away. I want to pull the bar halfway and then have some engagement start at halfway. So, safety brake is working. Traction control should work. Let's check out fluids and try starting this. Not much oil, but it'll be good enough to start. It needs to be changed. It'll be good enough for a quick start. Let me move you over to the air filter carburetor side. Let's look at the air filter. How you guys doing today? What's the temperature like where you guys are at, foreign and domestic? So So this is an automatic choke, no priming, so I don't need to check that. Rusty and crusty. Okay, we got Southwest departing. He's heading out to Des Moines, Iowa. He's turning east rather quickly. He really wants to get on the wagon here and get out of town. Usually they're flying a straight pattern. He didn't waste any time. They may have left late. There is some fuel in it. I'll just go with what's in there. There's just a trace in the bottom of the tank. So let's remove Mr. Snake and try starting the 725. I'll put you in front of the exhaust. That way you breathe it first. I got to save my lungs. So it started, the RPMs are a little low. I'll have to make that adjustment. But I see why the cable is close. I'll show you it's not perfect on the safety brake cable. When you're pulling back the bar, it should go all the way back to the top of the handle here, and it's stopping right about there. So the inner cable needs to be a little bit longer to give me that extra 3 inches here. So I may go ahead and order the right cable for this safety brake cable. This was good just to throw this on to see if it would start, but I got 3 fingers here. You don't want to be having this thing propel you around the yard with this handle bouncing up and down, which it will. You want to have it secure against the top of your handle here. This gap is too much. I don't want the gap. So this gets an F on Tommy Time's quick repair. I don't like that. So I got to go on Fleabay or the Big Jungle Company. And get a 115/4579. I did a quick look when I was researching part numbers. These are about 20 to 25. So 20 in trade, 25 for the cable. With this rust back here, this isn't going to be a high dollar machine. I'll probably ask maybe 100, 120 for it. I think it'll last a while. As far as deck integrity here, it's got a ways to go before it rusts all the way through to the bottom of the unit. This is just going to be something where debris is going to be thrown up in that hole. I may even take some duct tape, remove that quick connect, and just put tape over this whole thing. which I've done before on another Toro recycler. I got rid of the quick connect plastic thing there and put tape over the hole to prevent debris blow by. So all in all, I'll make some money on this 2011. I kind of looked at the blade. Blade is flat, needs to be sharpened up. There is a lot of hay buildup around the belt. It looks like he put a belt on it too as far as his maintenance. When he did the front tires, it looks like he put a new belt on it. So he saved me some work as far as maintenance items. He didn't do the air filter though. So one last time, it's a 20331. I need to order a 115-4579 on the brake cable. As always, I appreciate you coming out. This one didn't turn out too bad. We did a quick test with that supplementary safety brake cable just to get it going. Realize it's just a tad bit short. So when they call for a specific cable, they probably mean by the specific cable. Thanks again. You kids and cadets are helping my channel grow, getting new subscribers every day. You must like this junk on 4 wheels. I appreciate you coming out. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. Tip your waitress and wait staff. They're doing a fine job. And as always, have a great day.